and gentlemen, no matter how much failures you get in life, no matter how much disappointed you feel, never give up and keep trying. If you believe in yourself, you will make it one day. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Cabin Glory. As promised, I am back with another video. I am making this video from one of my favorite destinations, that's Geneva, Switzerland. And I said, this is the perfect place because I'm just sitting in front of the window having a beautiful view and having some nice food and drinks. Today's video is going to be about the round of interviews. Basically, I wanted to make a detailed video about the interview for this airline that I got selected, what were the different round of interviews, and how did it go, because many of you have actually asked for it. So this is the video, so stay tuned till the end of the video as I take you through the details of every round that happened on the day of my interview. And also, in case if you guys think that I'm tired, yes, I'm tired because I've come back from a flight. And well, this layover is actually not very long. It's just 17 hours layover in Geneva. So I didn't have much time to go out, so I just went out for grocery shopping, picked up few things that I wanted to collect, like muesli and something to eat and drink, and came back to the hotel room because we don't have enough time. It's already 7 o'clock in the evening and my wake up tomorrow is 6 o'clock in the morning. So you can imagine we don't have enough time in Geneva, unfortunately. But hopefully next time when we bid for this destination, I do get Geneva and a long layover. So I do get time to go around the city, and in case if I do come back to Geneva and I go around, I will definitely make a vlog on that, about the layover, what did I do, what are the places that I went in Geneva. So yeah, that'll be another vlog. So coming back to the video, let's talk about the round of interviews and how did it go. This video basically is gonna be a continuation of the previous video that I made, because the previous video was around 16 minutes already and I did not really wanted to stretch that video longer than that because it will be too much details in one video. So I said, let's just keep this video, this section of the video to tell you the details of what exactly happened on the day of interview. So let's get started. So basically day one was a CV drop round wherein you go physically in front of the interviewer and you just briefly drop your resume, and the interviewer will take a look at you, at your grooming, at your personality, and might just ask you one or two questions on for me. I just dropped my CV and they asked me, okay, Nick, can you please tell me about yourself? So I did give my introduction to them, and she told me that, all right, can you tell me about the experience that you have? So I told them about the 6-7 years of experience that I have in brief, which was sales and marketing, and in between I've also worked in customer service related field. So I think somewhere that clicked, that I've been working for 7 years and still also have a link with customer service as well. So I feel that was the first point where something clicked with the interviewer, and she said, okay, all right. And she said, all right. So they basically did not tell me that whether I'm selected or they want to call me for the second round of interview. So then they asked me to just go and do a reach test. Basically, there's a mark of I think 210 centimeters. I'm not sure. I don't remember what exactly what it is, but I'll just put it somewhere on the video so you can see what exactly was the mark. So you basically have to do an arm reach test just to make sure that your arm reaches that specific spot, because as a cabin crew, of course, you're working in the cabin, and there are overhead storage compartments that you always need to like close, right? So you need to have a specific height. You basically are comfortable doing this work inside the cabin. So that was done, and then they told me, okay, thank you so much for attending the interview today. We will let you know. We will mail you if you are selected. And I was like, I was fine. I was like, thank you so much for your time, and I left the interview room. And after that, there was no reply about this for the next 1 week. After 1 week, I get an email that congratulations, you've been called on the day 2 of interview for the screening rounds, for the screenings. They had mentioned what kind of a dressing code are they expecting you to come in for the interview, come well groomed, and carry a copy of your CV and copy of your passport. And yeah, that's it. So the date, so talking about day 2, my interview started at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it went on till 5 o'clock in the evening. Yes, guys, it was a very long day of interview, going from one round to second, second to third, third to fourth. But I thoroughly enjoyed each and every minute of the interview, because by this time I've actually started enjoying the process of going for interview, meeting new people, like as more guys, boys and girls, those who are aspiring cabin crew, talking to them about their experience in life and stuff. So yeah, day 2, 7 o'clock, I was there waiting for the interviewers to come in, and then a panel of interviewers, they come in. There was a room where we all were seated. We were around 500 people, roughly, on day 2. And then the interviewer comes in. She told us about the company, and she briefed us what will be the different round of interviews that we will be going through. So the round 2 on day 2 was basically English written test. Yes, it's a English written test wherein it's not really difficult, to be honest. It has multiple choice question that you need to select from, and these are basic English questions, and customer service kind of a language questions, wherein you need to select the right answer. Like there are 3 or 4 options given. There's a question asked, and there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 options given. You need to like select the right one, and they give you around 45 to 50 minutes to complete this round. So yeah, once that was done, the interviewer came back to the room, and they called us. They called the number of the participants, those who were not selected. So now this is it's a very panic situation, to be honest. It created a lot of anxiety in me, and it always does, because the thing is, whenever you go to round 2, they will come and they will first not tell you that these number of like participant I'm taking are selected or not. They will just take this number and they will ask you to stand up. So basically you will stand up and you do not know whether you are selected or you did not make it to the next round. So in round 2, the number of the participants she took, I was not there, and I was like, okay, so I'm sure I did not make it this time as well. And I was like, okay, if it's not written in my destiny, definitely it's not gonna happen, right? So I was like, I was sad inside, but I was still smiling, because that's the spirit, right? You go for interview, and even like at day 2, when I went for the interview from home only, I had decided in my mind that if I don't make it, it's okay. It's just gonna be an experience. I'm gonna meet new people, new boys and girls who are coming for the interview, and it's gonna be a good day. I'm just going to just go through the process, whether no matter what the results are gonna be. So that was my attitude that day when I went for the interview. So I was like, I'm going to be positive. Whatever happens, happens for good, right? And I usually in life or as well, I believe in this, like whatever happens, happens for good. Whether you get selected, sometimes you also don't get things that you really want in life and you get so frustrated and you tell yourself, why is it not working out for me? I know I'm worth it. I know I can make it. Why is it not working out for me? And it works out for other people around you and you get frustrated. I totally understand. I have gone through this as well. But the thing is, you need to understand, you always get things at the right time if it works in your favor, right? So, this is the thing that you guys should always keep in mind in life. Whatever the situation, if it worked out for you, well and good. Congratulations. If it didn't work out for you, just tell yourself that maybe this is not the right time. I gave my best, at least I tried. That's more important. It's important that you went and you sat down for the interview or you went through the process. That's when you actually understand whether um, you are you are fit for the role or no. And even if you want it, what are the improvements that you can do? And that's exactly what I've done after failing in the interview for six times in for this airline. Every time I went for the interview, I got rejected. I came back home and I thought about it. Why? What must be the reason that they rejected me? And I worked on it, and that was the reason I was there that day as well. I went there and I said, today is gonna be the same day. I'm gonna go there with a positive attitude and let's see what happens. Yeah. So yeah, coming back to the point, my number was not there in the number of contestants this interviewer took. And then she paused for a minute and she said to all the contestants, like participants of the interview, those who stood up, she was like, "Thank you so much for joining us for the interview today. Unfortunately, you guys didn't make it for the English written test, and thank you so much for your time for coming for the interview, and do try again next time." And they were asked to leave. And after this round, out of 500, I think we were roughly 200 people left out of 500. So now we were 200 participants, those who were there for round three. Round three, a panel interview where they had three people sitting in front of you. One interviewer or interviewer number two will ask you questions, and interviewer number three will keep on basically noting points about you. In this round two, I was asked questions again, they asked me about my experience. They asked me, why do you want to be a cabin crew? And they asked me, have you tried before to be a cabin crew? And I think this somewhere clicked with the interviewer when I told her that I've interviewed first of all 6 times and this is the 7th time I'm coming back to interview with you. And I was very positive and assertive when I said that, you know what, I believe that I have got the qualities to be a good cabin crew, and I believe that I will be an asset to the company. So I think this kind of, it kind of clicked because I could see a smile on her face when I answered this. And then she was like, okay. So then her immediate next question was a situational question. So she threw a situation at me. She asked me, okay, Nick, so let's say you are a cabin crew working for our airline. Supervisor always gives you the duty for cleaning the washrooms, whereas everyone on the flight is equally responsible for cleaning the washrooms. What will be your response? I took a breath. I took one few seconds to kind of digest the question, and I told her, I gave a very practical answer. Basically, I didn't want to lie, or I didn't want to be. I don't want to sugarcoat the answer, to be honest. So I told her, ma'am, I understand that when I sign in to be a cabin crew, I understand that cleaning the washrooms is also the part of my responsibility inside the flight as a cabin crew. So yes, I will do it when these duties have been given to me. But if these duties are being given to me repeatedly, whereas everyone else is also responsible equally for doing this duty. I can politely go to my supervisor and I can talk to, I can talk to her or him politely and in an understanding way, and try to make her understand that I've been given this duty all the time, whereas everyone is equally responsible. And I believe that when you talk politely and nicely to people, I'm sure my supervisor will understand my point of view and she will give me a solution about it. And she was okay. This was her. This was like her response to my answer. I didn't know. I don't know how much impressed or how much she liked my answer, but this is what I just wanted to keep it plain. I just wanted to keep it genuine and didn't want it to sugarcoat it. I would not say like I didn't want to say, oh no, it's not no problem. Even if they give me or like this duty all the time, I will do it. It's like it's kind of basically you're lying, right? And I feel that this interviewer sitting there, they interview so many candidates, like every day, and they know what kind of answer usually candidates give, right? So it's better to be honest and do not over sugarcoat things when you're answering, but also make justice. Like show that you are responsible and you understand that cleaning washrooms are also a part of your duty when you sign up to be a cabin crew, right? So these are the few questions that were asked to me, and then they checked my face for any scars. They checked my hands for any scars. There was this scar declaration form that was given to me. I filled it up thoroughly, and I gave it back. I think I forgot to fill something in, so she gave it back to me, and then she made me fill it again. And then she met me for the final round. In the final round, basically, it was, I would not call it a final round. It was just a one-on-one. Like basically, you take back all the forms that they have given you, the medical form and everything. You just need to fill it up, and they will just check it if you have filled it up properly. So my interviewer just checked everything. If something was missing, she asked me about it, and then she cross-checked everything, and then we spoke, and that's it. And we were asked to go back home, and then they said if you guys are selected, within 1 week you will get an email to send us your documents, and that's it. And in my case, by God grace, it didn't take 1 week. I got their email 3 days after my interview was done. They sent me the email and they had asked me for all my documents, passport details and everything. And this process kind of took around 4 months from the date I received this email till my joining date, till my training for the cabin crew started. So yeah, that's about how the day of interview went, and these were the round of interviews that I had gone through. The main reason I wanted to tell you about the day of interview in detail is because that keeping a positive attitude and not giving up in life you will end up somewhere good. Because I have seen so many candidates, they have not even gone for interview, they have not even appeared for interview once, and they have so many questions. They will be like, will I be selected? I have this, I have that. Do you think they will select me? Unless and until you go and sit there for the interview, you go through the process of interview, you will not know what is this specific airline looking for in a candidate. So if you believe and if you want to be a cabin crew, don't think too much. Just go through the interview, and you will understand with time what exactly this airline is looking for, and you will start preparing accordingly. So that's the point. That this is the point of me telling you about my processes. I made it because I went for the interview. Every time I failed 6 times, that still I decided to go for interview the seventh time. I didn't think about, oh, I'm 30 plus, maybe they will not take me. Yes, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I did think that they might not take me, but I just went for the sake of going for interview, and I made it. So, ladies and gentlemen, no matter how much failures you get in life, no matter how much disappointed you feel, never give up and keep trying. If you believe in yourself, you will make it one day. When you really need something in life and when you work really hard towards it, God Himself shows you way. God Himself makes way for you, paves way for you, and you will get what you want in your life. Right? So, this is what I want to tell all of you aspiring cabin crew, that no matter what, go for the interview, go through the process, work on yourself. Don't feel neglected, don't feel depressed, don't feel sad when they reject you. They reject you because there might be something missing. Go back home, work on it, improve yourself, and come back and go back, give interview. You will make it one day. Trust me. With this positive note, that was all about the day of interview, and I will come back soon with another video. I want you guys to comment down below and let me know what is the next topic of vlog that you want to watch, and I will make a video on that. With that, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your time. And if you like this video, if you stayed with me till the end of the video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and also press the bell notification icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for your time. Love you all. Stay connected.